Hello and welcome to this demonstration of JAWS Command Search. JAWS Command Search is a very useful feature built into the JAWS screen reader. The JAWS screen reader is a very powerful screen reader which works with many programs, and as a result it has hundreds of keystrokes. So we will not remember all of these keystrokes, so JAWS has built in a feature called JAWS Command Search. This helps you to search for commands or keystrokes. So I'm going to show you a few ways that this might come in handy. So how do we open JAWS Command Search? So we can open it a couple of ways. So one way is we could go into the help section of JAWS and enter on JAWS Command Search. And the other way is by using a layered keystroke. So a layered keystroke is two keys followed by another key. So in this case, it's insert and spacebar followed by J. And I'm going to do that now.
Space. Search for JAWS commands dialog. Search for edit type in text forms mode.
So I pressed insert space and J, and this edit box popped up, and now I can type in my query. So my voice is speaking a little bit quickly, so I'm going to try and slow it down. I'm going to type in decrease voice speed.
Decrease voice rate permanent.
Okay, so the first option that popped up was decrease voice rate permanent. So that's good enough for me. I'm going to tab across.
Decrease voice rate permanent. Windows plus Alt plus Control plus page down. Left selector chord. One finger plus.
So that was Windows, Alt, Control and page down. So I'm going to give that a go now and see, can I slow down the voice?
Slower.
So that worked. It slowed down the voice by, I slowed down the voice by 3 increments. Now I'm going to give it another go. And so what have we wanted to change the actual voice, maybe to a real speak voice? If you prefer the human sounding voice, I'm going to close this now.
Alt F4. Windows D.
And I'm going to...
JAWS 2020 checked 7. Windows D.
I am back at the desktop.
Windows D.
I'm going to open up
Windows D.
JAWS Command Search again. So
folder view list.
The keystroke was insert space and J.
Space. Search for JAWS commands dialog. Search for edit type in text.
Now I'm going to type in change voice.
C. E.
So hopefully in my results, voice profiles will pop up.
Select a voice profile. Control plus insert plus S heading level 3 link.
So that's the first option, was select a voice profile. So the keystroke it announced was Control, Insert and S. So we'll listen to that once more.
All the voice heading level 3 link. Select a voice profile. Control plus insert plus S. All the voice profiles you have defined will be presented in a list. Make your selection and press enter. This works like the change voice profile option.
Okay, I'm going to try the keystroke now.
Select the voice profile dialog. Default combo box eloquence 1 of 9. To change the selection, use the arrow keys Alt plus D.
So there's 9 options. I have nine voices. The one we're using is eloquence. But I'm looking for a more real speak voice. So I'm going to press S to bring me down to pick Samantha. Samantha is a vocalizer real speak voice.
Sappy 5X S Samantha vocalizer expressive premium 9 of 9.
I'm going to press enter to select.
All the voice profiles you have defined will be presented in a list. Make your selection and press enter. This works like the change voice profile option in the JAWS user interface.
Okay, I might speed that voice up a little bit.
Faster.
So the keystroke for slowing it down was Alt, Windows, Control and page down. And the keystroke for speeding up the voice is Alt, Windows, Control and page up.
Faster.
And slow it down, back down.
Slower.
Now, I'm going to close out of...
Alt F4, ARBS 2.5, Windows D. Windows D, ARBS 2.5, Windows D. Folder view.
Now, so the last thing I'll show you is how to find keystrokes for OCR. So sometimes you might get a document via email that has been scanned in by somebody into their computer, and JAWS won't read the document. So you might need to look up your OCR keystrokes. I'm going to try the keystroke once more. So by the end of this, we will have memorized the keystroke. So it's insert space and J.
Search for JAWS commands dialog. Search for : edit.
I'm going, the edit box has come up. I'm going to put my query in now, which is OCR.
OCR PDF document.
And keystrokes for OCR will appear in a list. So I'm going to tab over to the first one.
OCR PDF document. JAWS key plus space. O. D heading level 3 link.
And I'm going to press H. If that key didn't suit us, we maybe want to do OCR different things or find out how to stop the OCR. I'm going to press H and go through the rest of the keystrokes.
OCR window. Insert plus space. O. W heading level 3 link. OCR layer help. Insert plus space. O. Shift plus / heading level 3 link. Cancel OCR. JAWS key plus space. O. Q heading level 3 link.
So you get the idea. When you type in OCR, it gives you a list of keystrokes, which is very handy, especially if you forget any keystrokes. This can be a really useful tool.
Alt F4.
So I'll go back to the
Windows D. Windows D.
I'm back on my desktop now. But I'll finish by saying that this command search, JAWS command search, can be also very useful when using other programs like Microsoft Word, and it's really good in Microsoft Excel also. So when you're in Microsoft Word and you want to, we'll say for example, you want to find out keystrokes for font, while working inside Microsoft Word, you can press insert space J and then type in font, and it'll give you some of the JAWS available keystrokes for font. And the same in Excel, you might be looking for keystrokes for formulas, or you might be looking for keystrokes to find out how to read column headings or row titles and things like that. So you could type in column into the command search while in Excel, and it'll give you the keystrokes for that also. So if you need any more information about JAWS command search, or you want notes on this subject, you can contact labs@ncbi.ie. Thank you very much for listening.